Hey there YouTube, doing another update on the container home. So welcome to another exciting episode of Joe Catrapalia spent his whole life trying to build a shipping container home. Brought to you by your friendly host, Joe Catrapalia. You can see made quite a bit of progress, I think, since my last update. You can now, I think we had the floors in last time, but they were almost all covered up. Now they just need to be cleaned up a little bit, but that's not a huge issue relative to everything else we've got going on. I think we've checked out this door before, but we were just talking about how to finish that up. We've got our kitchen sink in and looking pretty nice. Kind of splurged on that, so it looks less like I'm a cheap person. We still have a little finishing work to do on this, just like we do just about everywhere. We're going to do the same thing here, where this just kind of wraps around there. We were just talking about that. Let's see, what else? We got, these are really coming along. The contractor cut this to shape, and I think it just looks so much better this way than when we had the square pieces. We're still going to clean up these barrels a little bit. I'll show you one that's a little further along. Let's see what else we have. Oh yeah, so still waiting for this piece. They had it in, and because we took so long to be ready for them, they used it on another job, which was not ideal, and now we're waiting again to get it in. Got this barn door. It's working, but it's not done yet. We're just getting it in place, mocking it up. You can see right now, well, one, it just kind of rolls on its own, but we've got a big gap here too. So we got to tighten that up so that people feel like they have some privacy when they're in here. But otherwise, we've got one room that's almost all done. Do need to, you can see we had some touch-up work done in the drywall. We're gonna have to go ahead and paint this thing. So still some room to go in there. Here we go. Another one of these got this all cut out, looking good. These barrels, again, are not finished. And then right here, we're gonna have a board across here to have a little shelf. These are the mirrors we've got. We figured out we gotta move this a little higher because when the lights are in, it's gonna be a problem there. Let's see what else we got here. Bedroom number 2. This one also, not a whole lot to do except for finish up the texture and paint. There were just a lot of spots that had to be redone and fixed, and you know, the original guys that were building this just did such a terrible job that you could just, it's kind of showed through after things got close to looking done. Like this wall, I mean, you can still see it's not perfectly flat. My guy now is a bit of a perfectionist and went to work fixing this, but you know, we're only going to be able to make it so good, so we're just gonna have to stop at a certain point and call it done. But so this needs new texture now and paint. We're gonna do the same thing up here, put the board on there, paint it up. So this is a little bit closer to what it's going to look like when it's done. These, I think this is what we're going to do with all the barrels, is just strip them down to bare metal and then put a clear coat on them. I think we're going to get rid of the rust. I almost kind of look like how it rusted a little bit there, but we're going to try to clean these up again and just see. You know, toilets in. I mean, we're really getting close here. We do still need the fixtures in here. I'm gonna have to check with him and make sure we have those. I think we do. I think I have everything. Gotta get a couple appliances and we'll be pretty much done here. We still need some covers for the vents and whatnot, and we'll be good to go. So in any case, finally fixing most of the mistakes. I'm sure we'll make a few more before we get done, mostly me, but until next time, I'm gonna keep making mistakes so that you don't have to. Okay.